Today we'll be reacting to a song that's really near and dear to my heart, so it's not new to me at all, but this performance is new to me. I've loved this song ever since that movie The Prince of Egypt came out. I was like a little kid, but this song instantly got my heart, you know. I loved it even as a kid, and years later I would sing it as my audition song for my for the musical at my high school, and I got the part. I love this song. It's When You Believe from The Prince of Egypt, and it's Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston singing it live. And before we start, this is a reaction video. It's a commentary video, so I'm gonna stop and provide some commentary along the way, but I'll of course link the full video below so that you can check the full performance out without me disturbing you. But this is a reaction video. You clicked it. Now we're here. Let's just get into it. I'll have to turn the volume down a bit. Oh, they got the movie logo.
Many
Gorgeous
nights
stage.
we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood.
Already gorgeous. Like her tone is so warm and so comforting. Like when she just opens her mouth, I'm like, ah, yes. And then like with this, like I've said before, when it comes to her, like she has this relaxed face and she's there. She's so present with her eyes and telling this story. It's amazing.
Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains along before we knew we could. In this time of fear, when we're so often cruising away, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. And now
She's using a little bit of an alternate melody, but it's so gorgeous. Like her voice is so like melted buttery, like
I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say.
all right. So one annoying thing, it's not about them, it's the video and the sound is a little bit out of sync. But I just want to say, look at her hand. Look how she's sort of directing herself. When she does a little run, you can see her hand sort of does it with her. I talk about this a lot, but I think it's cool. You direct so many internal like things, like shapes that you're doing and ways that you're shaping your tone or even breathing, like rhythmical patterns, melody lines, anything. You can direct it with your hand and sort of manifest all those internal things and manifest it so that that's what comes out. I even do it when I speak. Just look at her hand. Mariah Carey does this a lot and it's cool to watch.
There can be miracles when you believe. Hope is free. It's hard to believe. It's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles you cannot.
I'm sorry, I'm just getting a bit emotional watching them both like this, like in their white dresses, holding hands. These two powerhouses, woman vocalists, you know, they sound so good together. Their tones just melt into each other like they're meant to be. And I'm so sad we didn't get more of this.
It's hard to keep. Who knows what miracles
Sounds so good together.
can achieve.
Look at them holding hands. Yes, they changed the voicing for that harmony. Normally, they do it like one step up. So yeah, so it's the same harmony, the same like they do a harmony on the run, which is so cool and inspired me so much as a kid. I love this section. I would do both the harmonies like in turn listening to it because I couldn't do both at the same time, even though I wanted to. I know I said the term voicing. If you don't know what that is, like if you have like a standard 3-tone chord, you have those notes and you can play it in this order, or you can play those 2 notes and then the next one up here, but it's the same 3 notes. So that's like the voicing of the chord, or the voicing of the harmonies. And they changed the voicing here, but it sounded really cool. They did it darker. So let's listen to that run again, and I'm gonna try to do the third harmony, or the one that they switched out.
Yeah. You will when you believe. Oh, yeah.
And their voices sound, like I said, like butter together. I don't even eat butter, I'm vegan, but
Oh, yeah. When you believe.
I love it when they just riff together. Two musical geniuses, two vocal geniuses. This is supposedly Whitney out of her prime. It's after her prime, because this is in, I think, 1999, and her prime was like before 1995. That's what people say, and it started sort of declining after that for many reasons. But this is 1999, and would you say that this was like a bad voice? I don't think so. Even if this is not her prime, she's like, sounds gorgeous to me. Yes. All right, let me just explain what happened there if you didn't notice. They started singing the same note where they were supposed to do a harmony. Sometimes when you try to fix it, you both try to fix it, but they just know, no, I'll go here and you go there. We're fine. Let me just go back so you can see that again. They both started on, but when you're blind. But then they heard it, and Mariah just smiled at Whitney, and Whitney went up. But when you're blind. And then she messed up again. But Mariah is very graceful about it. She just smiles.
A small but still resilient voice says help is very near to you.
Yes. With a choir?
Love when you believe.
Yes.
It's hard to kill a man who knows what miracles cannot achieve if you believe.
Oh, so smooth. Their riffs, their runs, their melismas, whatever you want to call it. Wow. And what I also find impressive is they do it like on top of each other. They don't wait until the other is finished with their run. They just go, and it mixes so well. Their runs are sort of oriented differently, so they don't crash, they don't clash, they don't do the same thing. They do separate things that just sound gorgeous together, and they're geniuses. Yes. This song is so good. This duet is so good. These two voices together, it's divine. Absolutely divine. It's angelic. It's otherworldly. And let me just say, before you go to the comment section and write about how one of them is so much greater than the other, remember that you can like one of them better without dragging the other. It's okay to have favorites, but everyone doesn't have to have the same favorite as you. And yeah, it's important to lift one up without dragging or pushing the other one down. You can simply lift yours up. Leave 2 star emojis if you're still here for these 2 stars. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you want to subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Now